Every learner deserves education that helps them thrive, and today that includes digital learning. But digital does not automatically mean inclusive. For many learners with disabilities and special educational needs, digital materials can still be difficult to navigate, hard to understand, or not designed with their needs in mind. Across Europe, teachers are being asked to use more digital tools and content than ever before. At the same time, educators and families need practical resources they can trust. Resources that work in real classrooms, with real-time pressures and real learner diversity. That need became the starting point for Atollo. The Atollo Project was conceived following the Erasmus Plus Forward-Looking Projects call, bringing together a consortium of partners from Croatia, Bulgaria, Austria, Germany, Iceland, Norway, Ireland, and Australia. Its shared mission was clear: to create high-quality, accessible and engaging digital educational content for learners with disabilities. The official project launch took place in Reykjavik, Iceland, where partners gathered for the Atollo Think Tank workshop and project management team meeting in April 2024. The meeting focused on sharing good practices, analysing existing approaches, and shaping the framework for inclusive digital education. From the beginning, Atollo followed a user-centred design approach. Partners analysed existing programmes, compared practices across countries, and worked together to identify what was missing. The next step was content creation. A call for authors invited experienced professionals to help develop inclusive digital educational materials with a focus on mathematical and digital competencies for children with intellectual disabilities. The result is a set of digital learning materials designed with accessibility at their core. The resources support different learning needs through clear navigation, audio narration, subtitles, adjustable visual features, and interactive activities. They are organised across 4 differentiated learning levels, supporting learners with profound and multiple learning difficulties, as well as students working closer to lower primary learning outcomes. Hosted on the IZZY platform, the materials are now available in 6 languages: Bulgarian, Croatian, English, German, Icelandic, and Norwegian. They can be accessed for free with no registration required. The goal was to produce digital educational units tailored across different levels of learning difficulty. Atollo's impact is not limited to one country or even one continent. As Stephen Pace from Central Queensland University explains,
the lessons from the Atollo project have the potential to benefit education systems around the world, not just in Europe, but here in Australia and in other places as well. Developing effective digital learning resources for children with special needs is a real challenge everywhere, and the team behind the Atollo project has a lot of experience, a lot of insight to offer in that regard.
The materials were then tested where it mattered most, in real classrooms. During the pilot phase, Atollo resources were used across 15 schools in Germany, Bulgaria, and Croatia, reaching 430 students, more than 100 teachers, and over 200 parents. Through classroom observations, teacher feedback, focus groups, and parent workshops, the project gathered detailed insight into how the materials worked in practice and how they could be improved. The project showed the power of digital content that is ready to use, practical for teachers, and supportive for children with learning difficulties. By the time partners gathered in Westport, Ireland, the project was fully on track. Key achievements included 45 digital learning units in 6 languages, strong collaboration across universities, schools, and research institutions, and hundreds of evaluation inputs gathered through the pilot phase. The project showed the power of digital content that is ready to use, practical for teachers, and supportive for children with learning difficulties. And now, the next chapter begins. Today is about sharing what we have learned, exploring what comes next, and helping inclusive digital education travel further. Because inclusive digital education is not a niche, it is a standard we should all be working towards, together.